Hello and welcome back to For You. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas. We're back for day 2 of our article, Christmas in the US with Evelyn and Ting. So yesterday, Ting learned a few things about Christmas, right?
Right. He finally knew that, we don't really celebrate Christmas with Santa. We celebrate it with our family and friends, of course.
Yeah.
And shopping for gifts can be difficult.
And expensive.
Yes, and expensive, costly. Remember, we talked about that. Yeah, and we also talked about how Evelyn would spend it with her family.
Yep.
Like they would gather around and then, they have gifts beneath the tree and everything.
Yeah, open the gifts and then after that they have Christmas dinner. So tasty. What's the best Christmas gift you've ever received?
I think it was probably one of those, it was kind of like a pumpkin, but when I open it's like a plushie toy as well. When I open it, it's like a doll. It's a really cute doll.
Wow, that's cute.
That was when I was a kid, of course.
Yeah.
But then I don't really remember what I liked after that. Yeah.
I remember when I was younger, I'm obsessed with video games. And my parents bought me a Nintendo 64. And I opened it and it was like my dreams had come true.
No.
So good.
Oh my God.
Now as an adult, you can afford to buy things for yourself.
Exactly.
But it's still nice to receive gifts sometimes.
Aww.
Well, let's get into the article and see how Ting gets on with his first Christmas.
Reading. Christmas in the U.S. with Evelyn and Ting. Evelyn and Ting are decorating the Christmas tree.
Wow, you have a lot of different Christmas ornaments.
Yeah, we've collected them over the years.
Here's an angel. Should I put it down here?
No, usually the angel goes on the top of the tree.
What is this one? It's just some brown clay.
It's supposed to look like a gingerbread cookie. It was my kindergarten art project. I want to throw it away, but my mom insists on keeping it.
Later, Evelyn and Ting are exchanging gifts.
This one is for you.
Thank you, Ting. Let me see. A Peter Rabbit book. Thanks! I love Peter Rabbit. Okay, this one's for you.
Oh, thanks. Wow! A May Day concert Blu-ray. This is great. Hey, what's that up there?
That's mistletoe. Traditionally, if a boy catches a girl under the mistletoe, he can ask her to kiss him.
But we're just friends.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's just an old custom.
Today's article begins by introducing the characters and the setting. Evelyn and Ting are decorating the Christmas tree.
Oh my God, that is so fun! 所以我们一开始就看到两个人，他们在装饰这个圣诞树。I love that part as well.
Yeah, Christmas trees are cool. When I was younger, we would usually have a fake Christmas tree because real Christmas trees are expensive and hard to
Will
get.
they die soon?
Yeah, I guess so, but you only really need it in your house for a few weeks.
That's true.
And also they get very messy because the pines fall on the ground.
That's right.
Anyway, the article continues with Ting, who says, wow, you have a lot of different Christmas ornaments. Oh, that's a strange word. Ornaments is not a word we use very often, but an ornament is a small thing used for decoration. An ornament is used to make something look nice. We can put ornaments in our house to make it look cute, or you can put ornaments on a Christmas tree. You could put ornaments on your table. They have no real purpose. They just look good.
OK， 我们来看一下，这时候他们在装饰圣诞树的对话吧。然后这时候一开始呢 Ting 就说，哇，你有很多不同的圣诞的装饰品诶。因为我们刚刚有提到 ornament， 虽然我们不常用到这个字哦，它是个名词，就是装饰物或者是饰品，那通常是用来装饰的哦。那常常我们看到 Christmas ornaments 或是什么呢？像是 stockings， 就是那个圣诞的袜子啦，或者是我们可能会看到一些跟 Santa Claus 有关的东西，就是圣诞老公公，昨天有提到。然后或者是 candy cane， actually I eat them 就是拐杖
I don't like
糖
them.
你不喜欢的 minty taste?
So sweet.
OK. 然后呢，我们在树上面的 decorations we see usually on the Christmas tree 就是 angel 就是天使，还有一些可爱的像麋鹿啦 reindeer 驯鹿应该是这样翻 reindeer， 还有一些就是在门的附近会有 wreath， 会有一些花圈，或是植物我们会放一些 holly 就是冬青。那圣诞树上面还会有 Christmas string lights 就是彩色的小灯 and of course tinsel 就是金葱彩带
Yeah, tinsel is so much fun, but it makes a big mess.
对，真的
Yeah, so ornaments can be anything really,
对
right? You
对
could have like a small penguin as an ornament.
Oh, so cute.
My grandmother collects ornaments. She likes to collect small glass statues and she has them in a cabinet on the wall.
That's like that's like the thing that my grandma would do
It's
as
a
well.
very grandma kind of
对，可能
thing.
是阿嬷都喜欢的 Yeah.
Well, back to the article, and Evelyn has some explaining to do about the ornaments. She says, yeah, we've collected them over the years.
没错，其实他说很多年来我们都在收集这些，他们可能是慢慢收集的啦。Over the years 就是多年来这样的意思哦。
Well, Ting has something to say. Ting says, here's an angel. Should I put it down here?
听起来蛮搞笑的诶。他说这是个天使，那我是不是要放在下面这边呢？可是天使应该都是在天上啊，对啊。
Exactly. And also, the angel is usually the last thing that you put on the tree when it's finished.
没错。
Evelyn knows all about this. She explains, no, usually the angel goes on the top of the tree.
超好笑的，他说没有哦，通常天使呢都是放在树的最上面那边哦。那这里的 goes on the top 它是指放置的意思。
In my family, we have a tradition where the youngest person in the room will put the angel on the tree.
Was that you?
It used to be me because I was the youngest of my brothers and sisters.
对。
But now I have nephews and nieces. They're younger than me, so they stole my duty. No, it's very cute when you lift up your young nephew and he puts the angel on the tree.
So cute,
So nice.
超可爱的诶。
Well, Ting has more questions. I think this is definitely Ting's first Christmas. Ting says, what is this one? It's just some brown clay.
Okay.
I wonder what Ting has found. Let's talk about this word clay first. Clay, C-L-A-Y, is a noun, and clay is a substance or a material made from earth and water. It's sticky and usually a brownish or orange color. We can shape clay into different things and then bake it like a cake. When you bake clay, it goes hard. So we use clay to make things like bowls and cups, and sometimes ornaments. Here's an example sentence with clay. Shape the clay into a plate while it's wet, and then we can put it in the oven.
接下来 Ting 他可能就要问了一个接下来我不知道 Evelyn 会不会开心的问题。他说哈，这是虾米？这个不过就是咖啡色的粘土，到底是什么东西呢？ Clay 这个字大家有玩过吗？就是粘土啦。Okay, I hope he doesn't offend Evelyn by saying this.
Well, Evelyn, I think, is fine because Evelyn and Ting are good friends.
Okay.
Evelyn laughs. She says, ha, it's supposed to look like a gingerbread cookie.
他说这个本来应该是要怎么样做成像一个姜饼。It be supposed to 就是应该如何，所以 gingerbread 相信大家应该在 Christmas 的时候都会在 bakery 会看到这个东西，就是姜饼，它是一个名词，然后我们应该都有看过它的故事 Gingerbread Man 就是姜饼人、I like that story.
The
So
story
naughty.
about the naughty gingerbread
对
man
啊
who runs away.
来呀
I love ginger and I
对啊
love gingerbread.
你喜欢 ginger I hate
love
ginger
Ginger tea, ginger drinks.
Yuck.
You know, my favorite drink in
我超讨厌
Taiwan
欸
is the 黑糖鲜奶 with
我
ginger.
不敢喝姜诶，可是姜母鸭 I'm okay. It's like the hot pot
Yeah.
with the duck.
But ginger is very good for you.
True.
Very, very good for you.
Especially in winter time, I heard.
Yeah, it
它
keeps
好
you
像真
warm.
的是比较好。Okay,
Well-
so what was it? What's the brown clay?
Well, I think Ting might be a bit embarrassed here because Evelyn has something to say. She says, it was my kindergarten
Oh my
art
God.
project. So what Evelyn means by this is that she made this gingerbread man herself.
And that's why it looked so ugly. 没有 just kidding. 没有啦 Evelyn, don't take this personally.
Well, Evelyn made it when she was very young, when she was at kindergarten. Kindergarten is a noun, and a kindergarten is a school for very young children. Kids go to kindergarten when they're about 3 to 5 years old, before they go to primary school. Here's an example sentence with kindergarten. I will pick my nephew up from kindergarten at 3 p.m. and then take him for ice cream.
Yeah, nice. I think kids would love that. Ice cream. 好啦，这时候 Evelyn 终于说，哎呦，那是我幼稚园的作业，所以感觉好像就是他有点，就是我觉得我可能会觉得好难过，这是我小时候做，你还在笑他。Kindergarten 是哪边呢？就是幼稚园，它是个名词哦。Kindergarten teachers need to be super patient， 因为我跟你讲，小朋友他们真的是有时候他们 they are like little angels and little devils，他们就是天使恶魔综合，所以我觉得幼稚园老师都需要非常非常的有耐心。I love my kindergarten teacher. Her name was Mary, and she was super kind and gentle. 她超温柔的。
I didn't really remember my kindergarten
I remember
teacher.
just her.
Wow.
只有我记得她，她对我超好。
Very good memory, yeah. I worked in a kindergarten before in China, in Tianjin, yeah.
Were you a good kindy teacher?
I was great. I was a great kindergarten teacher, although honestly I prefer teaching older kids
我也是
because kindergarten kids, they have sticky boogies and poo-poo
我
and
超
pee-pee
怕的，
time.
你会一定会常生病。我跟你讲，我会。You're pretty healthy.
Yeah, it's a lot of bad smells and strange
超恐怖，
noises
对。
working in a kindergarten. If you have a younger brother or sister who's about 3 or 5 years old, you probably know about this.
Exactly.
Well, back to the article, and Evelyn has something to say about her project. She says, I want to throw it away, but my mum insists on keeping it.
Aww.
That's cute. I think
That's cute.
parents like to keep the things their kids make, right?
know.
Well, Evelyn used the word insist here, which is a very useful verb. To insist something means to demand something forcefully. That means to tell somebody that they must do something or give you something. If you insist on something, that means you really want that thing to happen. You're basically not giving the other person a choice.
So pushy.
Yeah, I insist that you leave the class now.
No.
Here's an example sentence. The school insists that all students wear a uniform. Any students not in uniform will be sent home.
Ooh. 这时候 Evelyn 感觉有点小小的拍谁，她说：“哎呦，我其实是很想要丢掉它，但是我妈妈坚持要留下来耶。啊，那我就觉得很多父母啊，就是很想要留下来做纪念，看他们小朋友做的东西，会非常的觉得很可爱。那 throw something away 就是丢弃某些东西，而 insist 我们来看一下它的用法哦，它就有坚持的意思，它是一个动词。那我们常常会用insist on something， 举例来讲 ，She insists on her own bedroom， 就是她坚持要有她自己的房间哦。那当然我们也可以改写哦，刚刚是 insist on 后面接一个名词，你也可以改写成 insist on doing something，D-I-N-G。She insists on having her own bedroom， 这是一样的意思，她都坚持要有自己的房间。Now, in everyday English, you insist that someone does something. For example, I insist that he waits. 这样子一个句型，我坚持他要等一下哦。Now, in formal English, you insist that someone do something. Okay? 所以我们其实是不需要，我们需要原形动词就好了。I insist that he wait. 这是比较正式的说法。OK?或者我们常在口语上会用 I insist， 我坚持你一定要这么做，来表示说我很想要你来加入我们，或者是做什么事情，像是 Please stay for dinner， I insist， 一定要跟我们一起吃晚餐啦。
Well, back to the article later. Evelyn and Ting are exchanging gifts.
Nice, OK. 所以接着这就是也是我们非常期待，就是两人呢，他就是交换礼物。I love exchanging gifts.
That's nice. So that means that Ting and Evelyn bought gifts for each other. That's
对。
nice. Well, Ting says this one is for you.
那这时候 Ting 就说，这个是送你的哦。
And Evelyn says, thank you, Ting. Let me see. And I guess Evelyn opens the gift. A Peter Rabbit book. Thanks. I love Peter Rabbit. Okay, this one's for you.
OK, 他说，谢谢你 Ting。然后这时候他就，我来看看哦，看他就在打开礼物。他说，哇，是个 Peter Rabbit 的书诶。Peter Rabbit 大家可能不知道，它是一系列绘本的角色彼得兔。那最早是出现在The Tale of Peter Rabbit 彼得兔的故事。那这时候 Evelyn 就说太棒了，我超爱 Peter Rabbit。那接着换他送礼物给 Ting， 他说这个是给你。
Yeah, Peter Rabbit. I remember Peter Rabbit when I was younger. I read some of his books, but I don't really remember what it was
对啊，
about.
我也是诶，我怎么都忘记了。
Yeah, he's cute.
I know
though.
who he is.
I think he wears a hat, right? And lives in the garden. Well, Ting responds with, oh, thanks. Wow, a May Day concert Blu-ray. This is great. Hey, what's that up there? Well, before we look at what Ting has seen, let's talk about this word concert. Concert is a noun, and a concert is an event where many people gather together to listen to music, like a rock band or a famous singer. Sometimes tens of thousands of people go to concerts, and tickets can be quite expensive. Once I went to a Beyoncé concert.
Oh my god.
It was amazing.
Oh, I love Beyoncé.
She's so good. Now, here's an example sentence for concert. We had front row seats at the concert last night. The singer even shook my hand.
我想要 Oh my god, if it was Beyoncé, 我会超开心。I don't think I'll ever wash my hands, even though it's COVID, we should. 好咯，谢谢。这时候 Evelyn 很会送礼物诶，她就送给 Ting 五月天的蓝光光碟，然后看起来 Ting 非常开心，她应该是一个 big fan of May Day。她说太棒了，可是她这时候就注意到说，那上面是什么？我们待会会来解释这个。那 May Day 大家应该都知道吧，就是我们台湾的天团五月天。那 Blu-ray 就是蓝光光碟。不过这里我们先来了解一下刚刚一直提到的 concert 这个字。Concert 就是演唱会或者是音乐会的意思，它是一个名词。那有很多类型啦 ，a pop concert 就是流行的音乐会或者是演唱会，或者是 rock concert 就是摇滚，还有 jazz concert 就是爵士，以及 classical concert 就是古典音乐会。那通常学校也会举办音乐会，就是 a school concert。不过我个人最喜欢的是现场 live 的演唱会哦，都是现场弹奏的 a live concert， 就是英文我们用它来表示它是现场播出来，现场的唱的。OK， 或者呢，我们来看一下一整句的用法。She finished the concert with a song from her first album. 我觉得这个还不错。有时候我们是不是会到了一个演唱会，结果他竟然唱的是可能他第一个专辑的歌，然后大家觉得哇，充满了回忆。那通常我们搭配的字词去参加某一个就是演唱会，我们会用 go to a concert. For example, do you want to go to the concert in a park this weekend?那如果呢有就是在某一个 concert 表演，我们要用 play in or perform in a concert. For example, I'm playing in a jazz concert on Saturday night.
Well, we're about to find out what
What's
Ting
up there?
has seen. Evelyn says that's mistletoe. Traditionally, if a boy catches a girl under the mistletoe, he can ask her to kiss him. Ooh. Yeah, we have this tradition. It's old and kind of weird.
对啊，如果是真的不想要 kiss 他的话，很恐怖
you've got to get permission. Well, the article used the word traditionally here, which is an adverb, and if something is done traditionally, that means it's done according to tradition. It's done that way because it's been done that way for a long, long time. If you say something is done traditionally, that means people have done it the same way for many years, and it may keep happening that way, or times may have changed and we may have moved on from that tradition. Here's an example sentence for traditionally. Traditionally, only men could be emperors of China, though a few women did become rulers.
武则天
武则天 and Cixi.
慈禧 OK 好，那中文我们要揭晓它是什么东西，是 mistletoe。 那我查了一下，它中文是念胡寄生。如果你们不知道的话，应该就去 Google 然后去看它的图片，Yeah 会比较清楚。
It's like a small plant.
对，他说传统上如果有个男生撞见女生，站在这个胡寄生下面，他就可以亲她，可以吻她。这里的 catch 是发现或是撞见的意思。而 traditionally 是个副词，就是传统上如何如何。For example, the color red is traditionally associated with good luck and New Year in Chinese culture. 对啊，红色就是吉利嘛，吉祥。
Well, back to the article, and Ting is worried. Ting says, but we're just friends. I think Ting is worried he might have to kiss Evelyn. Evelyn says, yeah, don't worry about it. It's just an old custom. Whoa, what a relief. Custom is a noun, and a custom is a traditional and widely accepted way of behaving or doing something that's often specific to a particular society, place, or time. A custom is like a tradition, something people do or a way people act that is normal in a particular place. So in many Asian cultures, it's custom for children to send money to their elderly parents, whereas in the West, this might be quite unusual.
孝亲费
Here's an example sentence with custom. In the UK, it is custom to stand up when a member of the royal family enters the room.
Wow, to show respect, I guess. OK, 这时候 Ting 有点担心，他说哈怎么办？可是我们只是朋友，他可能不想要亲 Evelyn 吧？然后 Evelyn 说：“哎呦，没关系，这不过就是一个古老的 custom。custom 是什么呢？就是习俗惯例。所以刚刚有提到一个古老的，我们还可以用 an ancient custom， 或者是当地的风俗，就是 a local custom。Okay, so for example, the children learn about traditional customs, crafts, music, and dance. That's nice. Okay, that comes to the end of today's article. And it's now to go to our For You chat.
Let's have a read.
For You chat.
It's probably better that I ask you this question because I'm from the UK. Have you ever experienced Christmas in a Western country, or would you like to? Explain your answer.
I do want to go to a colder country to, celebrate Christmas because I grew up in Australia. So of course, it was a little bit different, weather-wise. I do want a snowy kind of a Christmas, that feel to it. So
a New York or a London
Yes,
Christmas.
I want to get dressed up like wintry. 因为我都觉得好像 the white snow goes well with Christmas a little bit more than beer and the beach.
Yeah, it's very kind of romantic, right?
That's right.
Yeah, well, Christmas in the West is super fun, and if you have a family that you can spend it with, it will be an amazing experience. Just make sure you buy some gifts.
Yes.
Well, that's all the time we have. You can think about this question too. Would you like to experience Christmas in a Western country? But that's all we have. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Don't drink too much and don't eat too much.
They can. They are still young.
Oh, eggnog.
Okay. Well, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas and a happy New Year.
Happy holidays. Yeah.
Vocabulary Review.
Clay. Jonathan went to Inga to try making pots out of clay. It was a fun experience for him. Kindergarten. Logan is now 3 years old, so he's old enough to go to kindergarten. Insist. Joanne wants to stay out late, but her mom insists that she must always be home before 8:30 p.m. Concert. The Rolling Stones aren't young anymore, but their concert was great. It's one of the best shows I've seen. Traditionally. Although women traditionally wear white on their wedding day, Janet decided to wear blue instead. Custom. One of Easter's customs is to hide chocolate eggs for children to search for.
智慧小补帖
Ornament.
以上节目是由活用空中美语制作，活用空中美语杂志，请洽询全国各大书店。如欲索取试听教材，请来电02-2364-4000 02-2364-4000，或上网查询，网址是 www.english4u.net www.english4u.net